American Heart Association is hosting its Go Red for Women luncheon tomorrow in Austin as a way to really continue raising awareness for cardiovascular disease in women. The luncheon happens from 10 to 1 p.m. at the JW Marriott on 2nd Street. And joining us this afternoon is Laura Sammons, who will be recognized at the luncheon. First of all, thank you so much for joining us. I'm loving the red.
Thank you for having me.
Well, let's just talk about your story. I think that stories like yours are so important for people to really take heed of in knowing that survival is possible. So walk me through your journey.
I was 42 when I had a stroke. It was something I never expected. I was young, I was healthy. What I didn't know was that I also had AFib and a hole in my heart. These are things I would have known had I ever gone to a doctor to look at those. But I had an ablation done to take care of this in Houston, and when I went in for the procedure, I had a heart rate of 70. I came out of the procedure with a heart rate of 140.
Wow.
And I went to my doctor for 6 months, every month, and kept being told, I don't know why this is happening. And I was desperate for answers. I didn't know what to do. I came across an article about a veteran who was in a similar situation, had multiple failed ablations, and had gone to see Dr. Natali at St. David's Medical Center. And I decided at that point that I needed to travel to Austin to see Dr. Natali for myself. Within the first few minutes of meeting him, he knew exactly what was wrong with my heart and was able to treat me successfully and gave me my life back. It's made a huge difference.
Yeah, and something you said really struck a chord with me. You have to be your own advocate sometimes, because sometimes the doctors will tell you there's nothing wrong, but you have to keep seeking those answers. Did you have any signs, any symptoms prior to these appointments and your diagnosis?
I didn't, and that was the huge problem.
Yeah.
As I said, I was young, I was healthy, and even when I went in to be treated after the stroke happened, the first thing I was told was, your face isn't drooping. You're young, you're healthy, we're going to administer a stroke protocol, but we're sure this isn't a stroke. I had never gone to see a cardiologist before. I had never even thought about getting a baseline screening. But if I had these issues that led to my stroke, the atrial fibrillation, the hole in my heart, these are a perfect recipe for a stroke. And had I gotten a screening, these would have been identified and could have mitigated my risks. But as a woman, no one tells us to do that. We never think about it.
Yeah, but sharing your story certainly encourages people to do that and make sure that they prioritize their health, because I think as women, we're always so busy with family and children, and we don't prioritize us.
Exactly, and that's what I hope it will do. That's what I hope it will bring awareness, especially through the Go Red for Women event. Events like this are so important because they bring just attention to these problems that women are suffering that we don't know about, to the different types of symptoms that women have that are different from men. Even if we're not overweight or suffering from diabetes or smokers, even if we're not men, we can still suffer the devastating effects of heart disease. And education is key for those. So Go Red for Women is very important.
And it's such a strong community of women. I know tomorrow will be such an inspirational day and an educational day as well. What advice do you have to anyone who's watching now who might have been your same age, healthy, no family history of any of these problems? What advice do you have to them to ensure that they too can be a survivor if they're struggling with something?
Educate yourself. Use the resources available through the American Heart Association. Go look at the resources available through Go Red for Women. There's a great campaign with lots of information. And then go see a cardiologist, get a baseline checkup, find out your numbers, find out what you can do to mitigate your risks, and preserve your future.
Thank you for sharing your story. And I don't know if you realize this, but you're helping so many more people than you realize. Thank you.
That's my hope.